And so what we're going to do really quickly is we kind of want to go through a brief overview of what the event looks like. Bear with us if you've been before, but we do want to kind of give a little bit of a schedule kind of thing to help you guys who haven't been before know what to expect. Then we're going to tell you a little bit about what we love to do and how we like to structure our weeks. Our 4 days or 5 days that we're there. And then again, like I said, we'll take your questions. So Kendra, do you want to start off and talk about a little bit about the background of Naughty?
Yeah, definitely. So Naughty is in its 27th year. We are so excited to be back in New Orleans this July. It is a 4 or 5 day convention with 2 options for people to come in, either Wednesday or Thursday. A lot of people come in earlier, but we'll get to that. It is its own choose your own adventure. It's whatever you make it, and there's so much going on. Bob and Tess are co-owners. They founded Naughty 27 years ago. It was born in Louisiana, and it kind of grew from there, from small takeovers by the airport to what it is today, right on Bourbon Street.
And this year we're expecting what? Almost I would say we're probably hit over 3,000 people this year, don't you think?
Yeah, so right now we are about 1,500 couples and triads, so we're about 3,200 people coming right now, so and still climbing every day. So it'll be really exciting to see everyone there.
And this is why we like to do these little live streams and talk to people about it, because that can seem pretty overwhelming. Like, what are you talking about? How can there possibly be over 3,000 swingers walking the streets of New Orleans? Guess what? There are. Mm-hmm. And we're not that incognito. We're pretty easy to spot when we're there. When we're there, by the way. So it is a lot. It's a lot of people. This year, as in years past, we sell out our takeover hotels. So this year, we have the Astor and the Nopsey are our 2 full takeover hotels. If you're not familiar with the difference of those 2 hotels, the Astor is a little bit of a bigger venue. It's a little bit busier. This year, that is where the lion's share of our education will be, and where the evening dance parties will be. The other hotel is the Nopsey Hotel, Nopsi, if you want to look that up. And that is a smaller boutique hotel. It's beautiful. It's a little bit more quaint. It is a lot smaller. And then this year, what we've decided to do a little bit differently is that is going to be our kink and BDSM hotel. So we're taking the dungeon out of the Astor and turning basically the entire ballroom of the Nopsey into our kinky dungeon play space, where we are really hoping to open up the world of kink for folks. It is all level, all knowledge, anything that you want to talk about. We're going to have people there to talk about it. Some things to see, some things to try, some things to do, some places for you. So we're really excited about that. We'll talk a little bit more, I'm sure, about that. But that's going to be at the Nopsey. And just so that you know, also, and then the third hotel, Kendra, is the Saint.
But we won't have a full takeover there. We're about 95% of that hotel, but that hotel is mostly Naughty Nolans attendees. They just they have some flux rooms as well.
And so we will be having those shuttles that will be running back and forth from the Astor to the Nopsey.
Yes. So the Saint is not on the schedule for the shuttle. The Saint is about half of a block, maybe a block and a half from the Astor. So it's a really quick walk. It's a really safe walk. There'll be some police station that we hire there as well. So it's a very safe walk, very quick walk. And if you want to jump on the shuttle to get to the Nopsey from the Astor, that'd be your best way if you're at the Saint.
The Saint also is a smaller boutique hotel, also very beautiful. Very beautiful. Very beautiful. Charming. It is so, it is super boutique-y. So if you like that vibe, and that's kind of a little escape for you away from the craziness of Naughty, then that might be a good choice for that. And then we sometimes will also have a couple little overflows, but right now we don't really have anything that works, you know?
So we do have one overflow block at the Wyndham, but that one is we're trying to fill up the Saint first, just to meet our attrition there. So fill up the Saint first, and then we'll open those blocks at the Wyndham.
So if you haven't gotten your tickets yet, you'll go ahead and do that for the event, and then you'll need to choose the hotel that you're going to stay in. So right now we still have rooms. We still have rooms at the Nopsey, but it's getting close, right?
We do not. The Nopsey is sold out.
Okay, there you go.
It's sold out this week, yeah.
Okay, well, Sorry. So we have the Saint available. And then every once in a while, something might come up. But so we have rooms in.
Yeah, we have a wait list for both hotels. So if you're really hoping to get in at the Astor, maybe it's just been a little bit hard for you to, commit to the week. We have a waiting list for the Astor and we have a waiting list for the Nopsey, and people cancel all the time. So get on that waiting list if you're really wanting to get into one of those hotels.
Right. Don't feel like it's over. It's not a done deal yet. So definitely get on the wait list for that. Yeah. So then to continue on, the way that we kind of think about this call is how we do the event, how the event runs. So you got to have a place to stay. Now you got to be able to look at the event. So this year we're excited that we're rolling out our event on the Yapp app. And Kendra, do you want to talk about the Yapp app?
Yes. So Yapp is a branded app within its own app. So what you'll do is you'll download the Yapp app from the App Store. How many times can I say app in one sentence? I don't know.
And by the way,
You're nailing it though.
Right. And Yapp is YAPP.
So the Yapp app is kind of your hub for all things naughty this year. It has everything about the convention and it has everything about New Orleans that we love as well. So it's some personal recommendations as well as everything that you need to know about the convention, including our convention guidelines and policies. So everything is right there in the palm of your hand, which is so convenient. You don't have to go through a different program or anything like that. So everything's all in one place. Additionally, we have the social feed, which is a great way to connect with other participants. It has all the listing of all the vendors and all the sponsors. It has the listing of all the presenters, so you can get to know your presenters a little bit better as well, all in one space.
And the thing about the Yapp app that comes in handy is that you'll also be able to, once you've signed up for the event, you get the information about how to log into the app. Once you're in there, we're going to talk about the education now. You'll be able to go through and kind of mark the different things that you might like to put on your own schedule. And so that will be helpful when you're sitting out at a bar somewhere and you're like, oh, I wanted to go to this class or something. You can pull that up on the app and say, oh yeah, that starts in an hour. We better get going. Or now we're going to go do this instead because you found something else better to do or that you wanted to do differently. And so you can keep track of all of that on the app and really kind of map out your own schedule. If you listen to Tristan and I talk about our first trip to Naughty in New Orleans, we had a huge schedule all mapped out for all the classes we were going to go to, and we went to zero classes the first year. So, but now I run the education, so I have to go to at least a few of them, and I teach a few of them too. So, speaking of education, let's talk about that. So, as Kendra said, Naughty New Orleans is really choose your own adventure. I mean, what we really want to do is provide a world-class event for folks, but it's really what you would like to make of it. We have it in this amazing city where the city is also part of the event. Mm-hmm. And so we know that people will take advantage of that. And that's part of that. It's part of why we do it in an amazing place and space because, wow, there's so many other different things that you can do, food and drinks and things. So we help with that as well. The education to give you something to do. We bring in amazing speakers that come in to highlight and talk about what they know and they love. And the education for us is on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, only during the daytime. We normally do it in the mornings, 10:30. Sometimes we'll have a morning yoga if people like to get up early. There will be movement classes. And then we usually go to about 5 or 5:30 in the evening. But they are all whatever you would like. There'll be classes at the Nopsey, there'll be classes at the Astor. And so go through that app when you get it and look at the different things that they have. You would not believe some of the amazing subjects and topics that we have. And there's some of them are pretty out there and some of them are like pretty cool. Like that sounds really awesome. So check all those things out. The workshops include anything from relationship topics to kink and BDSM topics to, like I said, we're having some movement things. We do icebreakers. We do speed dating. There's amazing opportunities to do the speed dating, naked or not naked. And the naked is as naked as you want to be. You don't totally have to be naked. But there's some others. There's couples massage. And then sometimes also our presenters, there are a few presenters that do offer more intimate, hands-on, maybe one-on-one or small group classes. Those are generally paid, but you go through the presenter for that, but they have things like that as well. So there's a lot of opportunity for you to be able to attend classes and really get some extra knowledge and do some things that maybe you hadn't thought about doing. And that's all free, except for if you go to a paid class, that's obviously a little bit different, but 95% of everything is free as part of our event for you guys. So take advantage of those things. There are just amazing, amazing classes that we have to offer. Our team is just wonderful, and people come and tell us and have just amazing workshops for us. So it's really great.
Like Myrina mentioned, in the app, you can add things to your personal schedule. It'll actually send you a push notification 10 minutes before it starts. So if you are at a party and there was a class that you really don't want to miss, make sure you do add it to your personal schedule so that it sends you a push notification 10 minutes before it starts. That'll give you plenty of time to get there.
Yes, thank you. Flog and Renee says there's so many cool classes listed this year. Yes, there are. Thank you. Thank you, Flog and Renee. I love that. Yes.